Welcome along then to Sochi and the Russian Grand Prix, one of 8 cities in the world to play host to both the Olympics and a Formula One race. It's a Grand Prix that's proven difficult to crack for anyone beyond the first 2 rows of the grid in recent years, so let's see if that can change today. Well, it's certainly not the best weather out on the Sochi street circuit today, a track that boasts 18 corners, 12 to the right and 6 to the left. And it's a track that combines both fast corners and long straights, resulting in speeds of excess of 200 miles an hour. But with these conditions, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a safety car out there today. Alongside me to discuss all the action today is Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us, Ant, and tell me, you were down in the pit lane earlier. How do you think the track conditions are today?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Thomas lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Lando Norris, and Leclerc, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo, and Sergio Perez, Ocon, Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda, and Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Vettel, Mick Schumacher and George Russell, Mazepin and Nicholas Latifi. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power. Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum. We're leading our teammate by 19.6 seconds. This is your final lap of the race. Fantastic drive, just fantastic. You deserved that race win.
Aston Martin deserved a win today, and they got it. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
It's time to present the top drivers with their trophies for today's Grand Prix. And there are a lot of people in the paddock very happy with this result. It's Aston Martin on the top step. Thomas increases their championship lead. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton, the multiple world champion.